Johnny here, Movement Evolution. I'm with my little fiance slash wife to be, and she's kindly going to demonstrate the half frog internal rotation lift off, or essentially hurdle. What Rachel is essentially going to start off with is a 90-degree angle. Now, to make it easier, essentially, you would go less of a 90-degree. It's going to put the hip capsule under less strain in terms of abduction and in terms of flexion. The further you creep into it, the further you bring abduction and flexion. So a lot more limited, a lot less range here. A lot more range, a lot less limited as we come down through that less 90-degree. Rachel's going to start off at 90 because that should be handy enough for her. Now, how we get this move wrong is by not tilting the pelvis initially, because a lot of cheating will essentially come out of the low back, or a lot of work will be dumped into there. The low back is essentially under a lot of stress through 21st century life and people effectively not moving proper. So what we're going to do here is basically what I call balls of stomach, or imaginary balls of stomach for the ladies, and balls of stomach for the guys. So Rachel, could you bring those imaginary balls to your stomach for me? Nice. And then just lose that on top of it and just exaggerate it a little bit. So you can see here where there's no pelvic, there's that anterior pelvic tilt, or sorry, posterior pelvic tilt, and then Rachel's going to go from there slightly into that anterior tilt, tucking the tail, bringing the balls to the belly button, or the imaginary balls. From there, Rachel's going to dig the knee into the floor. She's going to keep her foot flexed just for this part. She's going to visualize that axle on the femur turning down into the floor, and as a result, we're getting internal hip rotation. From there, the foot's going to come up. Rachel's going to extend, 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 tap down, step, reset, and make sure she's still tucked. Lift off again, travel back down, and over the hopper. Now, obviously Rachel could go a hell of a lot higher than that. For most, we may have to start on a tennis ball here. Again, not compensating through the low back, brace, dig the knee in, extend the knee, gently tap down, making sure we don't lose it here. Keep it braced, try and keep the belly button off the floor, hinge that knee, good, gently internally rotate as we set back down again. So we're eccentrically working as the heel go down, we're concentrically working as the heel comes up. One more rep. It's just a great method for, making that internal rotation, hip abduction lift off, and just forcing the brain to receive a lot more communication from the hip, ultimately a lot more feedback. The more signals sent faster, the ultimately quicker mobility progress we can expect to achieve. Tuck, last one, keeping this glute on, don't compensate, gently set it back down, and bring it back in, good, and gently tap it back down. And that is our half frog internal rotation hover lift off. Thank you.